Hello, my name is Matthew Duffy. Um, I am you doing the first question, which is how does your entry select to demonstrate enlightened thinking? Um, and yeah, I don't have a script, so I apologize if this is rough. I've just been reading over my word, which I have chosen the word actor. And yeah, that's what I'm going to be talking about today. As you can see, I apologize. My video's kind of blocking my character here. But as you see my drawing in the bottom left corner there's a level 0 actor. And the bigger, more detailed looking guy is a level 14 actor, which I did off that meme of those stupid ads where it's like, oh, level 100 mob boss. But essentially, why I decided to kind of do this layout is to kind of give a nod to the uh, name of an actor in the article that I read. Actors were people who just were like basically were just street performers. The article kind of describes that they would kind of just have like a little music box that they would crank and they would sing, which is something I kind of drew next to my level 0 actor there. Um, and it wasn't until Thepis um, decided, hey, these people could do more. Let's give them a platform. Let's use their skills to make something. And he decided to bring them to the stage. Um, and that idea slowly grew over the years with people like Sophocles. Terrible with the name, so I had to write that down, which is what I'm looking at. Um, decided to add more actors, um, adding three. And this kind of created a formula, specifically in Greece, that there can never be more than three actors. Now, over time, people eventually did add more, getting up to 14, which is where the level 14 actor comes in. And they found that, if you try to put more than 14 people on a stage, especially during that time, it would get a bit confusing, especially since during that time, the actors would come out on stage, introduce themselves, say who they were playing, um, and basically what the play was about, basically doing like opening credits scene for the stage play. They found if they did more than that, it was just hard to kind of keep track of, okay, who's that, what's their character, I don't know what's going on. Now, I do have some angry looking gentlemen in the top left corner there. I try my best to draw them like the old men from the Muppets are always heckling. That was because, unfortunately, in Rome, they weren't a fan of actors. They just did not see them as citizens and would, certain times, like run them off stage. And this kind of links back to the enlightened thinking, where during this time, such as Hank Green's video, uh, Sophocles. I don't think that's his name, but basically the guy who discovered that the Earth is not the center of the universe. It rolls around the sun. It kind of goes into, trying to expand one's thinking, expand an art form in this sense with the actors, and trying to find a way that works. And unfortunately, when people try to change things or introduce new ideas, that can come with some conflict. But at the end of the day, it is all about wanting to push things to the limits, go beyond what is normal, and really work at making something as good as it can be. And unfortunately, that'll run into some problems, that'll run into some critics. But at the end of the day, if you are working to better a field, whether that's acting or in science, that is all that matters. I hope you have liked this video. I see I'm almost hitting the 4-minute mark. I hope you like my drawing, and thank you for listening. Bye bye.